It is time to start a brand new career mode, and I'm thinking MLS. I'm thinking of doing something completely different. Maybe 2 seasons out in the MLS, trying to win everything I can, take one of the American sides, and just have some fun, and change it up a little bit. So hear me out, guys. Although this is a video just talking about the options, I think I've decided this is what I want to do. So this isn't a vote or anything like that. I will be doing a MLS career mode. The only choice I need help with is obviously what team and what I want to do with the series itself. So as you can see, I'm looking at Atlanta here, Atlanta United. They have some really, really nice players in this squad, and I'm already thinking this is probably my preferred choice. They, of course, have Martinez up top. They've got Almiron in there. They've got Barco. They've got Villalba. They've got some great young talents, and I don't know, I've got a feeling that they could be a really good choice for an MLS career mode. I believe they've got their stadium as well. But of course, we have quite a lot of other teams that we could look into. Maybe DC United. We could take Rooney back to his prime. Probably not going to happen. What other teams interest me? Maybe not LA Galaxy. It's a bit... I don't know, is it just me or is that a generic choice? LA Galaxy, MLS career mode, Ibrahimovic up top, I'm just not so sure I fancy doing that. But maybe, I don't know. I've got to say, I am feeling Atlanta. And I think what I want to do with this career mode, guys, is just a season or two, probably 2 seasons max. So it's not going to be a crazy long career mode, but I've seen your comments. You guys don't really want me to go back to England yet. A lot of people want me to do some sort of Road to Glory, so maybe that will be the next one. A Road to Glory with an English League 2 side, something like that. But for now, something different and something that I can include the cheat engine in. So if you don't know, I play on PC. If you have FIFA 19 on PC, you can use something called a cheat engine. Just play around with settings. You can do so many cool things with it. It's basically what EA need to add into their game to make it easier for creators to make content on and for people that play the game just to have fun. It enables me to do a lot of cool things. So I think what I want to do, if let's say I go with Atlanta, I want to make it kind of like a golden oldies series. Now, I did one of these years and years ago. It's where you can only sign players that are kind of at the end of their career. They're almost retiring, So what we've seen in the last decade or so with the MLS, the rise in popularity, is mostly down to players like David Beckham, Ibrahimovic, Ashley Cole, the guys that go to the MLS for their final challenge. Of course, Ashley Cole's come back. He's now playing for Derby, which is awesome. But I feel like I could emulate that. I would like to bring in legends of the current game. So I'm thinking Vincent Kompany in defence, like he could slot in there. Why not sign Vincent Kompany from Man City? He could easily end up in the MLS. We could go for like De Rossi in midfield from Roma. I know he's a one-club player. He will probably never go to the MLS, but for this series, he might be perfect. We could go for Ian Robin. We could go for some golden oldies. We could sign some 30-year-olds or more. That could be the rule. And I could use the cheat engine to maybe stop them from deteriorating so quickly. I could allow their physical stats to go down, but as soon as their skill attributes, their technical attributes go down, which obviously it happens really quick in career mode, which is silly if you ask me. A lot of players, especially when they move to a weaker league, they don't really lose their ability. They might lose a bit of pace, a bit of stamina here and there. But I could use the cheat engine to stop them from losing stats. I could change their positions because a lot of the players that go to the MLS end up playing in a different position maybe. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe this could be the perfect kind of in-between series between the Girona Youth to Glory and a proper Road to Glory. Just a quick 2-season series of me playing with a MLS team. And I was thinking, I don't know if it's possible, but maybe with the cheat engine, after a season or 2, I could put my team into the Champions League maybe and see how we fare there. We'd get absolutely smashed to pieces because we won't have a massive budget and we're going to have a lot of older players that are going to be obviously losing stats quite quickly. So it won't be like we're going to try and win the Champions League straight away, but it'd be nice to test ourselves against the best in Europe. Of course, it's completely unrealistic. You cannot play in the Champions League if you're from the MLS. Of course, it's outside of Europe, but it might be something we can do with the cheat engine. I will have a look into it. But what do we think, guys, about this team? I would probably go with a 4-1-2-1-2, maybe, or maybe 3 at the back. So I've got a lot of midfielders. Vialba, Barco. Who else do we have here? I mean, it's quite a small squad, so we've definitely got room for improvement. But of course, Almiron, we need to get him in there. And Martinez, arguably the best player in the MLS as of late. Maybe I could try and get Ibrahimovic in at some point. You know, just have some fun with it. So I just wanted to make this video to kind of discuss the options with you guys. I don't want to just jump into a series and everyone hates the fact, you know, I'm playing in the MLS or I'm using the cheat engine or whatever. Just know this, okay? It's not going to be a too long series. It'll just be a bit of fun. It'll be nice to go to the MLS because I haven't done a career mode there for a long time. And with the cheat engine, I won't actually cheat. I'm not going to make my players better. I'm just going to stop them from deteriorating. So Vincent Kompany, for example, when I sign him, he'll be, 83 rated, let's say. He's probably going to go down from 85 to 83 in one season. From then on, I will stop I will stop his technical stats from going down. So he's always going to be really good defensively. He's always going to have good tackling. But I will allow his physical stats to deteriorate because that's what happens in real life. Did Pirlo lose any ability technical-wise when he went to the MLS? No, he didn't. He was still pinging in passes like he always did. So I think it's a broken feature in career mode that the older players lose technical stats as soon as they hit a certain age. If anything, most players stay at the very top of their game technically until their bodies just can't keep up. So that's what I would do with the cheat engine, just stop them from losing technical stats. And I might change their position. So who knows, maybe Kompany could be a CDM, for example. So there's loads of things we could do with it. And I will look into maybe putting them into the Champions League. I'm not sure if it's actually possible or not. So what do we think about Atlanta? Let's narrow this down to just 3 choices. But just know that Atlanta will be my preferred choice. I think they've got the best and the most fun squad to work with. The other teams that I could go with, I would say are... Well, actually, let's find out what stadiums are in the game. I'd like to play in a official stadium. So if I start a new career mode... So, yes, Atlanta do have the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Let's keep going until we find another one. We've got LA Galaxy's StubHub Center. And I think we have... Is it Whitecaps we'll have as well? Sounders FC, Seattle Sounders, have the CenturyLink Field. And then we've got the BC, the BC Place Stadium for Whitecaps. So I think those are our choices. I want to go to a team that has the official stadium. Whitecaps, I'm not so sure I want to go with them. They're just a 2-star team, whereas Atalanta, I mean, they're a 3.5-star. It's a big difference, and it would mean that the team is already pretty decent and fun to use. Let's check the others as well. So LA Galaxy is 3 stars. What's the budget as well for Atlanta? So it's a modest budget. It's pretty good. Nothing incredible. It seems like most of the transfer budgets are roughly the same. So yeah, I think it's between Seattle Sounders, Atlanta, and LA Galaxy, I guess. I don't think I want to do Whitecaps. So it's between those 3. But to be honest, guys, maybe I shouldn't put it to a vote because I've got the gut feeling. Maybe I should just go with Atlanta. I love the kits. I love the fact that we've got the custom stadium. We've got a decent budget. They're already a good side with some great young players. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I think we're going to do Atlanta. So just let me know in the comments below what you would like me to do with the cheat engine, if there's anything specific. Or let me know players you want me to look at. Because, of course, when we start the MLS career, the transfer window is not open. So we will have at least half the season, I believe, before we can sign anyone. So I will have plenty of time to scout players that you guys suggest. Any players over the age of 30 that are somewhat big players. You know, I don't want to be signing some random 31-year-old from the second league in Italy. I want them to be big name players that would cause breaking news in world football. Vincent Kompany going to Atlanta. That's breaking news, right? Okay, that's a proper player going to the MLS. So if you've got any suggestions like that, thinking like Ribery, Robin, 2 players from Bayern there. Who else am I thinking of here? We've got so many we could go for. De Rossi is definitely one in midfield. I'm trying to think of midfielders that are coming towards the end of their careers somewhat soon. I mean, back to Man City, we've got like Fernandinho, even David Silva, who's at the very top of his career right now. Maybe within a season we could maybe try and sign him. There's plenty of players in the Spanish league. I can think of Felipe Luis, Juan Fran from Atletico Madrid. They could be good signings. So let me know any thoughts you've got regarding signings that we can make. And we will be starting this career mode tomorrow, I guess. We're going to the MLS. And then after this career mode, I think we're going to go ahead, go back to England and do a Road to Glory. Or maybe we'll go in the second tier in the Bundesliga. Or maybe the second tier in Spain. No, we won't do Spain. In Italy, maybe. Or France. We've actually got quite a few choices. But I think I want to do MLS. We're going to have the new package, the MLS package they've got, which is pretty cool. The graphics and stuff. And we'll hit the ground running, hopefully, with a really decent side at the start. And try and win everything within 2 seasons. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. Leave your comments down below. And I will see you in the next video.